Want to know exactly why one dad joke tee pulls 30 to 50 sales every single day? I'm about to open Amazon's hot new releases and reveal the hidden data patterns most designers never see. In the next few minutes, we'll spot repeatable trends, flip them into fresh designs. Then we'll go into ChatGPT and Kittl, crank out a ready-to-upload graphic, live and uncut. If passive income is your thing, smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Because the best-selling niches are hiding out there, and I'm about to service them right now. Let's get into it. Okay, this is one of my favorite ways to do Amazon research is come over here and look at the hot new releases. And what I'm looking for is patterns. And I'm on the page 2 already. Let me go back to the first page. So give you an idea. We're looking for patterns, like what's going on right now? Okay, what is standing out to us? And we're gonna find off right off the back that we know that obviously something with dad and obviously Father's Day is coming up. So we're getting a ton of people buying right now when it comes to this. So that means we're getting the most data right now. Just think about that, okay? They're getting people buying, the shirts are just crushing it. And when certain holidays like this come around, people are just buying the shirts like crazy. And this is why it's #1 right now. So a lot of the Father's Day shirts that we're looking at right here are pushing up to the top, okay? And we're not doing no political research. There's some political designs in here that are doing pretty good, but we're gonna just understand what's selling right now and take a look at that. So just a dad who always came back with the milk. Look how they're using the Bigfoot, and then they have Bigfoot holding milk. And then right here, dad tax, okay? Let's come down a little bit more. Don't do nothing like this with the playoffs. And if you have the rights to, you can. But if you do not have the rights to, this is something right here you can possibly get in trouble with, okay? So just because you see it on here doesn't mean let me copy this design. That's not the intentions behind this video. We're trying to figure out like what's trending and what's populating and what's making a lot of sales. And right here, dad, the man who has everything except a full head of hair. I covered this one in my weekly research. If you're not unaware of that, you go watch that video. I do weekly research every single week. And now this one right here, we're just going to cover just more of like trending ideas that are just populating, just more of a freestyle type of research. And this is looks like a good selling design that's crushing it right now. Let's come down and so that's a cool one. So we're going down a little bit more. We're looking for patterns. You're seeing a lot of patterns. There's protesting. There's not protesting, more of just political stuff. As far as like 4th of July going on too, got some Father's Day going on. Let's come down a little bit. Can't tell me what to do. You are not my daughter. Okay, this is gonna be another one too as well. So it's more of a dad talking. Okay, doing dad. There's that one right there. That's a cool one. Let's go. We're on the first page. More if you click on the second page too as well. But let's cover what we opened up already. Okay, I have a few things opened up that I want to share with you. But that's the thing. That's the idea, is using the new releases to come down here and you're just looking for what is selling. Where's the patterns? Where are the patterns at? What's this information giving me? What's selling right now? Okay, that's your main goal, just to understand what's selling right here. Okay, and if you do that, then most likely you get an understanding of research and how it works. And then obviously you have to check for trademarks, copyrights, all that stuff. So come over here. This is a front and back t-shirt design, okay? So if you see the front, it has the little skeleton fingers, right there doing a little sign with the fingers. And then on the back is just a dad who always came back with the milk. Now, the skeleton, the hands, pretty cool. The milk carton, pretty cool. And he's doing the sign with the hand again. And the glasses and the backwards hat. This is a really cool design. Simple, nothing too crazy, right? But it's cool. It's really cool. Okay. So $23.99. Remember, with the front and back designs, you have to charge a little bit more. And then one thing too, arrives 2 days before Father's Day. Now, with that being said, this is more of like a general type of evergreen niche. I could see this consistently selling throughout the whole year, especially during like holiday, like Q4 or Christmas or anything like that. For a birthday, people buying this for a birthday present for the dad. This is a really good t-shirt idea. Okay. And then let's come down here. We see that it's ranking 29K. Okay. With the BSR, it's crushing it. Okay. And then you can see the other subcategories that it's in, but it's doing really good, making a lot of sales right now. Okay. So when you're seeing stuff like this, means that there's a demand in this niche. What else can you create? What else can you think of? Okay. And then we're going to break down another design. Now we have Bigfoot, just a dad who always came back with the milk. Now I want you to pay attention to this. This is more of like that retro style compared to something like this, right? It's like the blues and the whites and More of a simple type of design, right? More like for that person that likes to wear the black and the white. Now this is more of that retro style, right? You're targeting a certain demographic, I feel like, with this one. And this has that #1 new release badge, which we found it right here. So when you see it right here, that means it's doing some freaking numbers, right? We know that for sure, which is pretty cool. And you got Bigfoot, got those glasses again. We see that pattern, right? They seem to like these glasses on the dads seem to like these glasses on these designs. And then the milk carton, we got the milk carton. But now we're just switching out, instead of a skeleton, it's a Bigfoot, right? 4.6 out of 5. Okay, pretty cool design. No, this is not a front and back. And then look how they kept it simple with just 4 colors. All right. So also too, just keeping it simple, making it easier for the customer to check out. Right. $17.99. So it's doing some profit. Arrives 2 days before Father's Day, so he's still got time. So this is going to crush for the next 2 days, all the way until the 13th. They're saying that they're going to get it 1 day shipping, which is pretty dang good. And then you right here, products related to this item. You're going to see similar Bigfoot designs over here. Okay. Now let's go down. Let's see item details. You're going to see that it's ranking at 9K. This thing is crushing, making a lot of sales. Okay, this, I want to say like 30, 40, 50. Okay, and then you're seeing that they have like other product designs over here, but 30, 40, 50 a day probably at this rate, especially because with the holiday. The lower the BSR, the better. We're looking at the bestseller rank right here. Amazon gives us this. We look at this to see the demand. We're looking at the customer reviews, seeing people are liking it, and obviously it's crushing. You're doing really good. Women's novelty t-shirts number 8, 27, and then men's fashion 2000. So this is doing it's ranking, crushing, pushing like crazy, and it's making a lot of sales, and it's the #1 new release. Okay. So that means there's a demand for sure with this product right here. Next one. Now we know raccoons are crushing it all online. Okay, they're all over the place. They're making a lot of sales, and they're doing really good. Vintage raccoon, just a dad who always came back with the milk. Same concept. We got the retro style going on. A little bit of a different color tone. The color palette's a little bit different. We have a raccoon this time holding the milk with no sunglasses. Okay. The pattern, we see the pattern, the milk carton, right? Same phrase, just switching it up with a different, so we're using like an animal this time. Bigfoot. What would you consider Bigfoot? What would you consider him? I'm not sure. Skeleton right here. Okay. And then we know raccoons are crushing it. So what about like a possum or something? Opossum or something like that. Would that work? So I'm just thinking of different things that you can possibly think of. And obviously you have ChatGPT to help you with this. 300 bought in the past month, 1789, 5.0 out of 5. And then we come down. Where the heck is it? Right here. 94K BSR. That's doing pretty dang good too as well. Okay. So when you see something like this and you see the pattern, like what else can you do? You're always going to ask yourself, what else can you do? You see these other designs right here. This seems like a cool one. Okay. You've seen that stuff. When you see something like this, you know that it's doing pretty good. So this phrase seems to be, based off of this one, we know it's #1. This seems to be the #1 Father's Day t-shirt right here. It's a Bigfoot, sunglasses, milk, just a dad who always came back with the milk. Now, dad, the man who has everything except a full head of hair. Now, this is like funny sayings for dad. This is more like, this is direct. I can see this working for Father's Day too as well. It's doing pretty good, making a lot of sales. One thing I checked right here was with the trademark checker right here with Merch Informer. I clicked on that, and I seen that the text, it's actually live for trademark on the t-shirts. Okay, the man, and it's live text. So something like that, you want to be careful. I'm not too sure if you don't feel comfortable doing something like that. I would literally just think of a different type of design idea. This is a simple text-based design. This is a pretty cool design, something to think about right there. But just thinking of funny different quotes that you can do is a really good idea when it comes to doing trending research like this. Now, something like this, like the same thing with this, same thing with the other designs I shared with you here. These are more like evergreen designs. They're going to sell all year round. But then when Father's Day comes around, you're leveraging Father's Day to give you that push and that boost in sales. So you're going to see, like, even with the keywords, funny dad, the man who has everything, T, right? They're not using nothing about Father's Day in here. Okay, it doesn't say Father's Day at all, but it's the algorithm is pushing it because they know that, you know, the father loves this type of design. We come over here looking at the BSR, bestsellers rank, we got 21K, and it's doing pretty good too as well, and pushing a good amount of numbers for this actual t-shirt designs. But just think of funny sayings, funny quotes, okay? Just anything you can think of, you can literally just grab this, plug it into ChatGPT. Like, this is a cool design. What other designs can I create from this based off of this type of design? And then it'll pop out, give me 10, 20, 5, whatever it is. It's a really good idea. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to come up with a few different design ideas based off of this right here. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take this one design because it's a text-based design, and it'll make it a little bit easier for you, right? And let's go ahead and create a text-based design. So, okay, we're just going to go ahead and grab this actual design. You can see what I did right there. Just taking a screenshot, okay? Nothing too crazy. Come over here into ChatGPT. And then what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just paste it in there. Okay, so it's pasting the design. So based off of what is selling, let's do this online right now. Let's put right now. I'm going to put the date. We'll just leave it like that. Like right now, give me 5 t-shirt design, and give me 5 t-shirt design. Now you can obviously put 5, 10 text base sayings and hit boom, send. And now let's go ahead and see what it generates for us. So now let's go ahead and it's brainstorming some t-shirt ideas, searching the web, giving us like funny slogans, 2025. This is what we want right here. And look at it, searching Amazon, Pinterest. It's going all over. Okay, this is exactly what we want right here. We're trying to create something that will make sales for us. Now, okay, so it generated some copy for us. It break it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then why it fits 2025 trend. This is amazing, by the way, guys, because I want you to understand that when it comes to ChatGPT and doing research as of like right now, as it's been updating over the years or over the months or days, whatever you want to say, because it seems to be updating every single damn day. We have a new AI tool, right? There's no gatekeeping here when it comes to research. It's there. It's going to search the internet, grab everything online now. It's going to give you the best idea when it comes to a t-shirt design. The more information you give it, the better. So if you tell it to generate 20 ideas, it's going to generate 20 ideas, come up with 20 ideas, and then you can have it pick it for you. Okay, and it's breaking down right here. So copy on the shirt, it's telling you AI plus dad humor, which is really good right now. AI, dad humor, it's going good. It's a breakout micro niche this season. Dad GPT. Now where it's breaking this down, it's a breakout micro niche. So it's most likely it's doing pretty good. Dad GPT, instead of Chat GPT, it's been a funny pun off of it, and it's using Dad GPT. Okay, and similar tech dad tees are already charting on eBay, Amazon at a swappable since. So basically, like his birthday, the year he was born, since line so buyers can personalize. You can literally just start going through all the cents and then just scale it out and put it up there if you wanted to. Now let's go down. Wi-Fi down. Ask mom. It's dad's IT shift is over. It's like breaking down all the information why the trend works. Interesting. So it's grabbing the information over here. So grill sergeant deploying burgers at 600 hours. Okay, grill master dad jokes spike every May, June. Military words sergeant gives it a fresh twist. Okay, not balding, upgrading to solar powered mode. This one's cool too. Evolves the classic hair loss joke. So this is another one. What we're playing off of right here will be a good idea, right? A classic hair loss joke, like the example you shared. See, and then look at this. It even told us like the example that we shared with a greener tech savvy punchline. Kids 4, sleep 0, season still going. Scoreboard humor taps into sports dad crossover. This is a cool one too, right? Now it's gonna go ahead and pick the top one for us. Now this is one thing too. Top pick. This is why it should sell. Combines 2 high velocity keywords, AI plus dad jokes, and lets buyers drop into their own year, boosting perceived personalization value. Easy layout. Line 1. Okay, now it's gonna give us all the information like the line 1. Okay, so line 1, now put the design, easy design layout. Line 2, big bold data GPT. Line 3, let's say if you don't want to scale it all out, like just get what do you think like the main years would be, and this will be another questions. Print colors, neon, green, pop to black, heather. Okay. So what we're doing is leveraging ChatGPT to help us with the information that we got. We got some ideas, and then it's going to go in but we can gather some information from here. So it's below is a quick yearbook, so you can spin up multiple variants of the Dad GPT generating bad jokes since. Okay, so it understood what we were talking about. But I'm liking the concept of what I just shared with you. Okay, it will be more of the year they became the father, from my understanding. Okay, so I got that a little bit wrong. So I was just trying to understand everything. All the information load at once, so it'll be the year they became the father. Okay, and then it's showing us some other information. So it'll be more of not the 70s, 1970s, it'd be more of the 90s and the 2000s kind of era. So it's more of the when they became the father. So think about it that way. So they're generating bad jokes since, boom, the year they became the father. Yeah, now let's go ahead and let's take this idea. We're going to take this idea and we're going to bring it over into a design software, and we're going to go ahead and create the design and give you an idea of how to create the design. All right, so this is the whole design that I came up with. Now, keep in mind, everything you can edit anything inside of here. Everything's editable inside of Kittl. So V 1.0 dad GPT generating bad jokes since 2025. So this is more of a first-time dad. So this is going to relate to a first-time dad. And this is working really good, and it's on trend. First-time dad kind of idea. And then, you know, the AI, and then dad, right? So it's 3 niches combined in one, and which makes it really passionate. And the cool thing, only thing I did was just follow the easy layout right here that ChatGPT shared with me. So pretty cool. And one thing is cool back here with Kittl too, if you're unaware what this is, a real cool design software. You can even do the mock-up back here, and I'll show you that right here. You can even just change, like if I select the whole color. So if I want to make it look good, so I have it in all black. If I want to switch it to all white, I can do that to make it look good on a black t-shirt. So for example, let me just go ahead and go to the project here, and let me go ahead and remove the background and download it. 300 DPI, boom, hit the download. So it's really easy to download. So I downloaded the whole thing on the PC, so my computer. So the design is right there. And let's say if I want to just select the whole design, I can go ahead and change the color. The little canvas art board right there, you can switch that. And then I can just go ahead and come over here, download the project, 300 DPI, hit download, make sure the background is removed, and boom, just download it, right? One thing too is to say, so put it on, if you want to put it on the mockup real fast, this, boom, and then you can just hit that download, and you can download it in the mockup. See how fast that was? Boom, look at this, downloaded right there. So if you want to upload it to your fan page and get it out to your viewers, your customers, and then you, boom, you have it downloaded in mockup instantly and up and going. There's a few different other mockups you can look at over here too as well. And then also, let's go back to the actual design. Let's say if you didn't like the font choice or whatever, this is very simple too as well. With the font choice, you can do there's so many different fonts back here you can choose from. And then let's say you wanted to change, it to, you don't want 2025, you want to change it to 2024, you can literally just change it to 2024. Okay, and that, just leave that. But you can literally just do that, and it's very simple. Okay. Pretty cool. Kittl is crazy. And you can even do some image generator back here inside with a DALL-E 3, Flux 1.1 Pro, Turbo, and Ideogram. Pretty cool. So you can do some AI stuff. You wanted to generate a certain AI image, you can do that back here too, with inside of Kittl. You just saw how to spot a surge, validate it safely, and spin a unique T design in under 10 minutes. Want 20 brand new low competition niches delivered to you every week? Tap the link to join my top research design vault down below in the description. The community is already winning with these trends. Drop your favorite dad joke or the year you became a dad in the comments. I might turn it into a live design in the next video. If you want to see how I use Kittl to create an AI design, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.